Leo, you love with your whole heart. When you give attention, you give it fully. When you choose someone, you are proud of that choice. But this last cycle may have bruised your pride quietly. You gave loyalty, you gave warmth, you expected appreciation. Instead, you may have felt unseen or taken for granted. Leo does not like feeling unvalued. You can handle conflict, you can handle distance, but feeling unappreciated hurts deeper. Now something inside you is changing. You are not trying to prove your worth anymore. Peace is choosing you because you are no longer chasing validation. Hi, I'm Ira. Let us begin. The first card is called Release of Validation Seeking. Leo, you naturally shine. But in this cycle, you may have looked for reassurance more than usual. You wanted confirmation that you mattered. You wanted acknowledgement for your effort. When that validation became inconsistent, it affected your confidence more than you admitted. You may have tried harder to impress, harder to show your value. Now you are stepping back from that need. You are remembering that your worth is not dependent on someone's reaction. In daily life, this means you are not overperforming emotionally. You are not fishing for reassurance. You are showing up as yourself without needing applause. When validation seeking fades, peace becomes stronger inside you. The second card is called Emotional Maturity Over Pride. Leo has pride. It protects you. But in this cycle, pride may have kept arguments alive. You wanted respect, you wanted fairness, you wanted acknowledgement. At times, you may have held on to being right instead of being calm. That pride created tension. Now you are choosing maturity over ego. You are not reacting to every perceived slight. You are not defending your position unnecessarily. In daily life, this looks like letting small things go, not needing to correct every misunderstanding, not escalating when someone challenges you. Choosing maturity softens your energy. Softness invites peace. The third card is called Healthy Attention Boundaries. Leo loves attention, but you also give it generously. In this cycle, you may have given too much focus to someone who did not return it equally. You may have rearranged your schedule, adjusted your priorities, lowered your standards for consistent communication. Now you are protecting your time and your spotlight. You are not giving unlimited access to your warmth. In daily life, this means not responding immediately to every message, not overinvesting in someone who gives minimal effort. Your attention is valuable. When you guard it wisely, peace grows around you. The fourth card is called Release of Drama Attachment. Leo energy can enjoy intensity, big emotions, big gestures, passionate moments. It feels alive. But in this cycle, drama may have replaced genuine connection. High highs followed by confusing lows. Now you are tired of emotional roller coasters. You want steady admiration, not unpredictable excitement. In daily life, this means you are drawn to calm communication, stable affection, clear effort. Drama no longer feels glamorous, it feels exhausting. And when drama loses its attraction, peace begins to settle. The fifth card is called Self-Respect Over Ego. Leo, your ego is not a weakness. It protects your dignity. But in this cycle, there may have been moments where ego kept you holding on longer than self-respect would have allowed. You wanted acknowledgement. You wanted the other person to admit their mistakes. You wanted recognition for your loyalty. Waiting for that validation may have delayed your healing. Now you are choosing self-respect over needing someone to finally see your value. You understand that if someone cannot recognize your worth naturally, forcing them will not create real appreciation. In daily life, this means you are not chasing apologies, not waiting for public recognition, not holding on to someone just to protect your pride. Self-respect is quiet and strong, and that strength brings peace. The sixth card is called Quiet Detachment. Leo usually makes bold moves. When you decide something is over, it is clear. But this time, your detachment feels calmer and more controlled. You are not announcing your exit dramatically. You are slowly reducing access. You are observing instead of confronting repeatedly. You are conserving your energy. You are not explaining yourself over and over hoping someone will understand. In daily life, this looks like shorter responses, less emotional sharing, less effort where effort is not returned. Quiet detachment is not weakness. It is controlled power, and controlled power creates peace. The seventh card is called loss of attraction to inconsistent energy. At one time, unpredictability may have felt exciting. Grand gestures after silence, passion after distance. It kept your heart alert. But over time, inconsistency felt disrespectful. You realized that admiration should not disappear and reappear randomly. Now you are not impressed by dramatic returns. You are not moved by sudden attention after neglect. In daily life, you are drawn to steady energy. People who value you consistently. People who show appreciation regularly. When inconsistency stops feeling attractive, your heart begins to rest. That rest is peace. The eighth card is called stable personal power. Leo shines naturally. During this karmic cycle, your light may have felt dimmed because you were emotionally focused on one situation. Now your focus is returning to yourself, your goals, your creativity, your confidence. You are rebuilding quietly, not to impress anyone, not to prove anything, but because you feel ready to stand strong again. In daily life, this means investing in your appearance, your talents, your leadership, feeling proud without needing approval. Stable personal power is not loud, it is steady. And steady power means peace has fully chosen you. Leo, release of validation. Leo, you love with your whole heart. When you give attention,